How do you replace a shift shaft on a KTM, specifically a 2023 300XC? This would be any of the new motored 300s. Also, this will be very much like every other shift shaft you'll ever deal with. Let's talk about what happened to my shift shaft. So KTM, in their infinite wisdom, makes their shift shafts a splined thing instead of, well, they're all splined, but it's like a cone spline with this thing that goes over it and the bolt goes on. Makes it really easy and quick to change and move and whatever, like change position and take off and whatever. But if the bolt comes loose at all, you're in trouble. And that's what happened to me at the race with Weeby, is the bolt came loose, and then it's tight now because I tightened it down to get out of there, but it was rotating and not shifting. I got stuck in fourth, tightened it up with the Leatherman. Thank you, whoever you guys were that were on the course. I really appreciate you helping me with that. Got it into third, raced the rest of the race. And then anyway, now we got to fix it. So let me show you. I have obviously taken the pipe and everything out of the way. I've drained the oil. Guys, I don't think I need to show you how to do that. Do all those things. Bulletproof design shifter. It's got a steel insert here to make that a more positive connection to the shaft. But the problem is that shifter, if it gets loose and starts to rotate, I think can wear that shaft out. So we have a new shaft. It's on a FedEx truck right now. So fingers crossed we have a new shaft. I think it should be here. Jet tracking. So it should be here any minute. So we're going to get all that out of the way and clean this. Guys, I'm going to say right now, I forgot to get the seal. So normally you should be replacing the seal. I forgot to buy it. So we don't have that. That's a bummer. Whatever. This video is about replacing the shift shaft, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Looks like maybe it was weeping just a tiny bit, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. So now that that's off, now we've got to drain our coolant out of here because we're taking the whole side cover off. So we're going to drain our coolant. This is the drain on these new KTMs. I'm going to save this coolant because this is Evans, and Evans doesn't really go bad. So I've got a mostly empty bottle here. Set you guys down. We're going to drain the coolant into here. All right, guys, so when you pull this bolt out, it should drip a little bit out, but it shouldn't just all come out because it's still sealed with the cap up here, and the cap on these things totally sucks. So I'm going to try doing something else because I can't, first of all, tank's in the way. Oh, and by the way, whoever said that because they saw the huge tank on my bike that I clearly don't know anything, that's funny. Anyway, if you're joking, awesome. If you're serious. So anyway, it makes it really hard to get that cap off, especially that cap that are always kind of a pain in the butt. So what I'm going to try to do is actually loosen this to let air in that way, and then we can let that out. There we go. That opened it up. All right, we're not saving all of it, obviously, but we're getting some, so that's good. No, it's just out front. What's that?
Is all that still continuing to grow for you?
Yeah, dude.
I'm so happy to hear it.
Dude,
That's awesome.
Yeah, again, thank you again, because, like, it's been brilliant. All right, guys, got the cover off. Super easy, straightforward. I don't know. I've never done this on the new style motor, but I'm pretty sure we don't have to take the clutch out. I think we're going to get lucky. So I am going to have to take the detent holder out. So we're going to take that sucker off, which will take the spring tension off of that. And I think I can slide it out. If not, we'll take the clutch off. But, man, it looks like I can get that thing out of there. Might be. Oh, yeah, thanks, man. It might be easier to take the clutch off anyway. Yeah, probably. No worries. Here we go. All right, guys, so we got the clutch loose. I think we can just do this, maybe. There we go. Down. Set that down there. Now everything is free, and I can do what I need to do. So I'm going to set you guys down. Actually, here, I'm going to give you to my cameraman. Sweet.
Action.
There we go. Slide that sucker out. Maybe get that. There we go. Gonna save that. If we look at this here, let's see. You can see how that is worn. It's not completely worn out, so I'm gonna save this thing, but it's not awesome. So I'm gonna keep that sucker just in case. And here's the crazy thing, guys. Everything on KTM is generally pretty freaking expensive, except this. This little piece is like 35 bucks, and it's got, yeah, it's got springs and parts and whatever, but the shift lever is $99, which I find hilarious. So, yep, waiting on FedEx. We'll get that, and once it shows up, we'll slide the new one back in, show you, put this all back together, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, FedEx just showed up, brought us our parts, super excited. Also got some other stuff from Rocky Mountain. Huge thank you to Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Make sure you use the link in the description or go to highland-cycles.com and use the link, which is our homepage. You just click on the homepage when you get there. If you want to order anything from them, it gives us credit. We make a little bit of money. You save the same amount of money as normal. You get your Rocky Mountain cash, you get your free shipping, all that good stuff. But I'm excited because it all showed up. I got an OEM shifter. I'm also going to be using the Bulletproof Designs one still, but I just got an OEM one just to have as a spare. But here's this. So let's install this sucker. It comes with everything, and I'll show you the difference. You can see, very different looking. These are much sharper spines, so excited about that. Now I've already put some grease on that seal, so this will go through nice and clean. No problems. There we go. Now we're going to put our shift star on. If you look, there's a small and a big, whatever you want to call those things. Make sure you line those up with where they're supposed to go. We're going to put some stuck nuts, thread locker on there. This is one of those bolts, guys. I have another video of a bike that was stuck in second gear because that bolt had come loose. Now we got our detent. I'm going to reinstall that sucker. Let's see. Put some stuck nuts on that too. And with this, guys, you want to start that bolt. Just get it started, and then you can rotate this out, get it in place in neutral, and then we're just going to ease it in. And you got to be careful because the spring wants to kind of bind up the little collar, so you got to get something to help move that spring. There we go. Like I say, you got to be careful to get that all lined up, because if you don't, this will get cocked in and cause all kinds of problems. But like it is, so you can see it's nice and flush with that. And we're in neutral, so should be good. You can check that by doing that. This is the clutch. This is the main shaft, and the clutch is obviously goes on that. This is our counter shaft and doesn't spin. So we're good. All right, guys. I think now, yeah, we're ready to just start slapping things back on. I'm not going to bring you in for all of that, but that is the basics, guys, of doing a shift shaft on a KTM. So it looks like on this new style motor, the way they've arranged things, you've got to take the clutch out, take that shift star out, and the whole thing, because it just does not want to, it won't come out. Like, you can't just push little, I don't know, the part of the shifty thing back and pull it out. You got to take the shift star off. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this little tech video. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you comment below, share this with a friend, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. All those things are awesome and totally free. Also, if you want to support us, if you've gotten value out of this content, like all of our content, please take a look at being a member of the channel. It does make a big difference for us. We're trying to grow this thing into a giant channel so we can just make tons and tons of videos to help spread what we call the gospel of two wheels, because we believe dirt bikers are better people and we need more better people on this planet. Anyway, I love you guys. Make sure you use the links in the description. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.